The Scripps Howard Foundation touches lives in unique ways. For 50 years, we've worked to build healthy communities, improve the quality of life, and advance excellence in journalism. You see, our symbol is a lighthouse, and our company's motto, it's really a guiding principle. The Scripps Howard Foundation makes a difference in communities like Detroit, where culture thrives, literacy grows, and hope prevails. While the scope of the foundation's work continues to expand, its original focus, supporting excellence in journalism, remains connected to its roots. In 1878, an entrepreneur named Edward Willis Scripps started a newspaper in Cleveland. He and Roy W. Howard built a national chain of newspapers. They launched radio stations and were pioneers in television.
This is television station WBWS, your Scripps Howard station, first in Cleveland.
Then in 1962, E.W.'s grandsons, Charles and Ted Scripps, and Roy's son, Jack Howard, started the Scripps Howard Foundation with 100 shares of company stock donated by Robert Scripps. It was a way to share their passion for journalism. Jack Howard talked about his father, Roy, and one trait in particular that made him a great journalist.
His interest was tremendous. Interested in everything. Interested in with the curiosity mixed up in it.
When Charles Scripps visited Ohio University, he spoke with pride about what the foundation stands for.
The primary aim of the Scripps Howard Foundation is to encourage motivated and qualified young people to prepare themselves for careers in communication.
The vision of our founders is evident today at Ohio University, at the Scripps Howard School of Journalism and Communications at Hampton University, a historically black university, and at Florida International University, which attracts promising Hispanic journalists. Hundreds of foundations, scholarships, internships, and fellowships are changing lives. The winners of the annual Roy W. Howard National Collegiate Reporting Competition spend 8 days in Japan learning about the culture and news media. For Megan McCord, a semester in Washington on a foundation internship flourished into a journalism career, just as our founders hoped.
I covered a Supreme Court case my first day, and that just opened my eyes to the world of DC journalism.
Today, she coordinates all social media for The Hill, a nonpartisan political newspaper and website.
I do eventually want to be a full-fledged journalist and be writing more stories, but I think that these are important skills to have because the journalism landscape is changing so much, and had it not been for Scripps, I probably wouldn't be where I am today.
The foundation also supports programs for working journalists at mid-career. Webinars bring them together to discuss reporting and ethics. The Ted Scripps Leadership Institute trains students and professionals to be newsroom leaders. And the foundation is finding new ways to support those who teach journalism. As the new dean of the College of Communications at Marquette University, Dr. Lori Bergen went back to school for a week to the Scripps Howard Academic Leadership Academy at LSU.
You know, not enough organizations invest in people, and that's something that I so admire the Scripps Howard Foundation for doing through this program and really through all the programs that they are engaged around. I mean, the Semester in Washington program is another perfect example, investing in students. This Leadership Institute is investing in leaders. I have a colleague who had the opportunity to be part of the Scripps Howard Institute for Journalism Innovation at Arizona State University. These are the important ways that an organization like the Scripps Howard Foundation invests in people.
Beyond journalism, our community fund, with the annual support of Robert Scripps, makes possible hundreds of grassroots projects with a special commitment to the communities in which the company does business. In Detroit, we're helping to overcome illiteracy, enhance diverse communities, and train young people for jobs. In other communities, the need may be for environmental education, preschool programs, or exposure to the arts. In Memphis, the answer for these young writers is journalism. They work for Teen Appeal, the citywide high school newspaper. It's funded by the foundation and supported by the Commercial Appeal, the Scripps newspaper, and the University of Memphis.
We are storytellers.
Marcus Matthews is the coordinator and a role model. He realized his writing talents as a student in the first class of Teen Appeal 15 years ago.
We have to have storytellers from our community. It's imperative. If not, we'll continue to be voiceless. We give a voice to a voiceless group of people.
Teen Appeal also awards valuable foundation scholarships.
They become journalists, they get college educated, they have careers and families. For some of our kids, this may really be their best shot at making it out of the hood.
In our hometown, the Greater Cincinnati Fund focused on the basics in recent years: food, shelter, and medicine. And we continue to provide the support for projects in education, the arts, and social services. The foundation started as a simple idea in the Scripps and Howard families 50 years ago: invest in young journalists. That act of goodwill has grown into a philosophy of giving opportunities to students of all ages, giving hope and support for healthy communities, and still giving light so the people can find their own way.